See you later.
What do you need?
Do you know if there's any...
Aye. Go see Herman the Executioner. Long as you got the...
Do you know if there's anyone around here who could use my help?
Take care.
Here, just as you ordered.
What's going on? The folk in town are talking about you.
They shot on me. That's what.
What? Who did?
All of them.
Wait. Tell me again from the start.
All right, if you want. They caught Peter of Dauba, George Weiss, and a fellow named Harold that everyone calls Frost. They're scum who've been hunted for months. Now they've finally been caught, there's a big execution being prepared. Folk will come from miles around to watch.
Well, that's a good thing for you, isn't it?
It would be, if I was fucking doing it.
Well, it'll be tidy for a little while at least.
Isn't it the custom for you to do all the executions in Rattay?
It is. Not just the custom, but by bloody right. You're not being replaced, they said. This is just a loan of Gallows Hill.
They really did fuck you over.
My words exactly.
So who's doing the job?
They invited Executioner Heinz all the way from Kuttenberg. They say it's going to be a big show. Have I ever fucked up an execution? I always behead them in one blow. And when his lordship wants to drag out a hanging, I leave them kicking for minutes. If he wants it quick, they're stiff as soon as I drop them. And they push me aside like that, after all these years of service.
What can we do about it?
Nothing. His lordship's decided, and that's that.
Nothing? You think they should be allowed to get away with this?
Well, no, but
You have the right to executions in Rattay, don't you?
I most certainly do.
Then you're in the right. Don't tell me you can't think what to do about it.
The trouble is, they already paid the executioner, and he's come here along with his assistants.
We can't stop the executions, unless Heinz drops dead on the spot.
Which we don't want.
Indeed not. The best thing would be if he fucked up the executions. The famous Kuttenberg executioner can't handle the job. The mob would laugh him out of town and beg me to take over. They'd never invite him here again.
Great, so how do we go about it?
The problem is, I don't know what the sentences will be. They'll only announce them just before the executions, and then it'll be too late to do anything.
Can't we just get him blind drunk?
That wouldn't work. He's no beginner. And even if we did get him drunk, they'd just postpone the...
Suppose I liber...
Why the hell would you do that?
Well, it would be an embarrassment, and then...
Only for Rattay, you dolt.
Would the bailiff know more?
Maybe. But most likely only Heinz will know the sentence. I've got an idea, though.
Of course.
Great. Thank you, Henry.
So where should I start?
Find out from the bailiff what their crimes are, and then have a look in the Black Chronicle at the Rat House.
It goes back before my time. You're bound to find records of some similar offenders in it. You need to find people who committed the same crimes and came from the same sort of background, noble or lowborn. That way you can find out what the appropriate punishments are.
I'll get moving.
And Henry?
Hmm?
They They want to do the executions on my gibbet at Gallows Hill. I can hold them up for a while, but probably no more than a week.
I'll bear that in mind.
Ow! Watch where you're going, you lout!
Still better than
Greetings. Take care.
Greetings, good knight. How may I serve you?
I hear there's going to...
There certainly is.
Who's for the chop?
The biggest outlaws and repeater of Dauba, George Weiss and Frost Herald.
What did they do?
What didn't they do, more like?
Who's this Peter of Dorba?
A noble who lost his fortune. He's been holding up merchants for months.
That's all?
At first, but then his gang started getting bloodthirsty. They wiped out a whole squad that was hunting them. He won't walk away from this.
What can you tell me about Herald?
They call him Frost because he's always cool as ice, until he starts. I've seen plenty of killers and thugs in my day, but that one's got the devil in him.
Why?
They say the only thing that'll put a smile on his face is the sound of screaming and weeping. That beast kills for pleasure. When they caught him, he had a candle made from the arm of an infant. For luck, he said.
Christ. What about Weiss?
No one actually knows where he came from, but they say the murdering started with him.
Thanks, Bailiff. That's all.
Good luck to you.
I need your advice.
Did you find out what they did? And did you read the Black Chronicle?
Yes.
So tell me what you found.
Just bear in mind, I can help you work it out, but you'll own every executioner has his own way of doing things, and this bastard might have different methods in mind.
Peter of Dorba has many murders on his soul, but he's still a nobleman. His neck is going on the block.
That makes sense. His crimes are...
George Weiss is a bloodthirsty bastard who left a trail of corpses behind him. He hasn't earned an honourable death. He's for a long drop on a short rope.
A murderer deserves nothing better. That makes sense.
Frost Herald is the worst of them all, sent by Satan himself. The executioner will take his time with that one. He'll be begging to die. If I read correctly, it'll start with ripping the flesh.
Aye, could be. He deserves nothing better.
So, have we got everything we need?
We've covered all...
So, what's the...
An executioner's greatest boast is to behead with one blow. That's why an executioner's sword needs to be a splendid piece of craftsmanship and sharp as a razor.
I follow you, but how can I get to the sword?
It won't be easy. The executioner's sword is one of his most...
Couldn't it just be switched for a different one?
He'd notice straight away. It's different than a regular sword, heavier with a blunt point. The balance is different too.
I could take yours and...
He'd recognize that too. An executioner knows his sword like the back of his hand. He'd notice as soon as he picked it up.
So I'll have to steal it, dull the blade, and put it back before I...
Yes, that's...
That'll be interesting. And how can I dull the...
I thought you were a blacksmith, son. It's enough...
That'll do me.
With ripping of the flesh, the bastard has to suffer.
So, if Herald drops dead right at the start...
The executioner will look like a fool.
But how can I make sure it happens?
I don't know. It depends on the skill of the executioner.
And the Kuttenberg executioner is definitely experienced.
No doubt. They use a kind of special tongs, and in between the ripping, the convict's wounds are treated so he can take more.
What if I get the one...
Don't do that. It could be someone...
Maybe the tongs could be spiked with something nasty.
And you...
I know a little, and I might be able to...
That would work.
That'll do me. What about the hanging?
If the rope breaks when it's done, it's an unbelievable disgrace for the executioner. Folk see it as...
I could shoot the rope through from a distance with an arrow.
Don't be daft. No, you couldn't.
But I'm...
Where did you get such a stupid idea? From some wench? Even if you somehow hit it, that rope's much too strong.
Well...
And even if you did manage to shoot it through, do you... I certainly hope...
What about switching it?
That could work. I've got an old rope here I don't use.
Great. Supposing I just cut it?
I doubt it would work. The executioner will check it.
That'll do me. Thanks. Yeah. If he tries to torture anyone with this, the lucky fellow will die quickly. That should do it. It'll never hold the weight of a grown man.
Hey, who's there? What?
Yeah.
God!
Hey.
Yeah. Yeah.
Get the hell
What's
out.
that?
There's nothing here for you. Is there something you need?
What was that noise?
Hurry. What do you want? You've no business here. Are you deaf?
Must be the wind. Be off now. You don't belong here.
Hey, you couldn't chop the head off a chicken with this. Yeah. 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 About the executions.
Is it done? Can I let them get on with the executions now?
Yes.
Now all we have to do is go and enjoy the show.
Can you help me with
Certain.
Well, I'll think it up.
Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
Hey, you're in the wrong place at the wrong time. Ow. Oh dear, did that hurt? Ow. Blood will be spilt. Ow.
What's going on there?
What?
What's going on there? Well, I never. The pig turns up willingly. What's the matter?
Yeah!
Come on. You get what for?
Looks like they smashed things up nicely.
The answer to my prayer. Just when I wanted... Who's there? What's the matter? Come on! What's going on? Christ! What's that?
Who's there?
Mother of God. Hey. Look. Come here. Christ.
This is in surprisingly good condition.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah!
What in the...
I'm honored that a knight...
What are you doing here?
What's it to you?
I mean no offence.
What do you think we're doing here? Hiding and waiting until someone comes back to...
And why don't you head off to Sassau or Talmberg?
Do you...
Why are you here?
Maybe because...
Some of your neighbours...
And are they doing well?
They're getting by.
We get by here.
What's happened here?
They raided the place.
But that was weeks ago.
What of it? Nobody's coming back so far, and we... Take care now.
What in the...
Damn.
My humble greeting.
What's a woman doing here with all these men?
Why shouldn't I be? I'm as scared to stick my nose outside as any man.
You could all take refuge in Sassau or Ratoi.
And what if something happens to us along the way? What if we run into a pack of cutthroats? What then?
But that could...
Besides, the rest of them will have to come back here eventually. The mines can't stand idle forever.
Leave me alone.
We'll make do here until then.
Where's your husband?
What do you want of him?
I want to ask him what's going on here.
Well, then you'd best start praying. He got killed when they stormed Scarlet's.
Oh, I'm very sorry.
So am I. He was a good man. So you'll have to make do with asking me.
What's been happening here?
Apart from us losing everything, living in... Nothing.
So why didn't you say...
Why should I? You bluff your way in here and start asking questions like you own the place, and it never crosses your mind you might not be welcome.
But I'm only...
Only what?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that.
Well, perhaps you didn't. But nothing ever happens here. If anyone hears anything, we run and hide like rabbits.
What are you doing here?
Why you...
Sir Radzig sent me here to look around.
Radzig, eh? Well, what do you...
Well, Master Fayfar asked me to look the place over.
Master, my arse. A dolt, that's what he is.
Well, he probably assumed everyone was killed, or they'd fled.
Lovely thought, that is. A few of them did.
It's not that straightforward. Our people are scattered all over, some without...
But no one takes care of us. We have to...
That's because no one knew about you. And how could they, when you're so well hidden? It's as if you didn't want anyone to find you.
But you found us.
Because I set out to leave no stone unturned here. Otherwise, I might have missed you too.
God bless.
Leave me alone.
Leave me be. I want to sleep. No, clear off. Let me sleep. Shit, sod off. Leave me be. I want to sleep.
I'm in no mood for a chat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey! Halt. What do you want?
I'm here by order of Sir Radzig and Master Fafar. And who are you?
Who am I? I'm keeping guard here so no rogues get in to steal the silver.
That's very commendable. I'll take you to Master Fafar so he can reward you.
But I can't go anywhere. Who would stand watch if I left my post?
Yeah.
This doesn't look too bad. I guess those bastards didn't want to get soaked.
Well, fucking come on then.
Seems they had a good go at wrecking this, but it's still standing.
Look out.
Don't push me!
Crazy fool. You're out to kill us all.
Don't push me!
Your obsession has warped your mind.
Don't push me! No!
Hey! Do you hear me? Can you hear me? Are you alive? Come on, say something!
Hey! Hey, you there! What have you done?
Me? It wasn't me. It must have been one of your lot pushed him down the shaft.
If you hadn't come sniffing around, none of this would have happened.
What's my being here got to do with it? What the fuck's been going on? Whatever it is, now you've got a murder to answer for.
Only if someone finds out.
Listen, neighbours, don't be stupid. You don't want to add another murder to the count. It could have been an accident.
You know that was no accident. Or maybe you came to blows, pushed him down, and then we had to stop you.
That's ridiculous. If you all clear off out of here, I promise nobody will be asking what happened. Why add to your troubles?
Hey! Where are you going? You're not going to abandon us, are you? Not after all the good times we've had together? Don't you remember how we took care of everyone? Hey!
Jesus, not as shallow as it looks.
What was that noise? Who are you?
Is someone there?
What?
Yeah.
God bless you.
I'm here about the mine.
Excellent.
It's been plundered and wrecked, but everything can be fixed. It'll be quite a job, but at least it won't have to be rebuilt from scratch.
That's a weight off my mind. And did you see anyone there? Thieves or suspicious types?
Nemoy and his gang were stealing silver there.
The vermin. I thought as much. Did you bring him here?
I tried to, but he was having none of it. He didn't want to burn, so he tried to kill me.
Well, I'm glad he didn't succeed. But now I won't be able to find out anything. Oh, well. Can't be helped, I suppose.
About my reward for the investigation.
Yes, of course. Actually, I don't believe any reward was mentioned. On the other hand, you surveyed everything as I asked, and that deserves a groschen or two.
And they tried to murder me.
Yes, of course. It's a sad world we live in. I'm sure you deserve a little extra coin for it.
It's been a pleasure.
Good. There you go, then.
That hardly seems worth what I've been through.
You're right. Here's a little more to be going on with. Good luck, then. Take care.
Greetings. Good luck, then.
Yeah! Yeah!
People walking here.
Hey, Henry's come to see us.
Good day to you. God be with you.
hands, Lord, I commend my spirit. In the name of our Lord Jesus Christ, who redeemed me by his precious blood, have mercy on me and lead me to eternal glory. Amen.
What the f...
Hey, halt right there. Show me what you have on you. Stop.
What?
For security.
For God's sake.
Well, God be with you. God be with you.
Did you see that? An utter disgrace.
It certainly was. The executioner couldn't hold his head high after that.
True. The whole crowd was looking forward to it, and right at the start he fucked up the beheading. And then he took the tongs and... and the fellow kicked the bucket right away. Jesus, how he gaped. and then furious as a rabid dog. Furious, he grabs the last one. And he wasn't even able to hang him. I'll be forever grateful to you, Hal. You saved my job, and you deserve a reward for it.
Thank you.